What's going on? We made it to episode 20, and I have not been on here too much lately. Just life, spring break, kids, so much going on, but so much fun. Been getting out, seeing a lot of people. Socials are doing real well. Videos, the last 19 did amazing, so thank you all for that. Thanks for the comments, the likes, all that stuff. But episode 20, kind of a big deal, I guess. 20 long forms. I'm excited about that. I'm gonna get out and record some liquor stores that are somewhat close to my house. I kind of want to knock those out, record them, show them some love, so you guys can see some of my local spots. But what else is going on in Bourbon right now? We got the mass barrels, right? All the NDPs, everybody's so hoarding barrels, and all this stuff's going on. I guess I was surprised to see Green River let go of their master distiller. That was pretty, because everything, all that weeded bourbon's doing so well and all that good stuff. But just wild times, and prices are out of control, I feel like. But I think it's all starting to level back down a bit, and I'm looking forward to that. There's so many good bottles, right? I know you've heard me talk about Peerless quite a bit. I've been buying quite a few of their single barrels. They always have a bourbon and a rye in the distillery, so I've been grabbing those quite a bit. Those are some of my favorite bottles right now. But episode 20, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully we find something. We're going to a couple good ones. The second one is really known for their store picks, so hopefully something's come in, or we get some news about something good that's coming in. But as always, I appreciate you joining me. Enjoy the ride. Let's have a good one. Thanks for tagging along. What's going on? We're in Hales Corners, Wisconsin, and we are at Consumer Beverage. There we go. Got it all in there. One of my favorites. We'll check it out. See what we get. I run a little YouTube. You guys all right if I record and everything? Cool? Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. How we doing, boss? All right, little says 100 proof. Templeton round. Always those small batch 1792. Seen a lot of those lately. Oh, we got the big boy, the granddad. I'm curious as what you're seeing these at in your area. Some very varying prices, but I feel like 50. I feel like I've seen a little lower. Let's get a little better angle there. Oh, a little Edge Craig single barrel in. That is for 123 coming in there. Now, here's one we need to talk about. Have you seen the new 114s? The single barrel, bottle and bond, popping up. Seems like around Kentucky, down south, as per usual, but those are starting to pop up. A little Canadian here, a little different early times label. All right, man, just so much. I've had some decent luck here just finding stuff on the shelf. That new riff, I've heard a lot of good things. The 8-year rye I kind of want to get into, and that's their prices seem so competitive. Koval, they're out of Chicago. I need to get down there. I'll actually be in Chicago this weekend doing a tasting, or they're doing tasting and a barrel pick, so I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I didn't even see this. Little Traverse City. Some of their different stuff. That's straight bourbon, aged in New American oak barrels for 4. It's only 4 years. Now, if you could enlighten me, because from what I've heard, the Traverse City older stuff is MGP. There's that Barely Legal bourbon from Dark Arts that McCauley put out. That's supposed to be pretty good. That one's pretty good. All right, little Jack. I always got to check. A little 305. Shelters, always got to check. Kind of keep my eye open for those early times that are kind of disappearing. Wisconsin isn't the biggest market, so that stuff kind of goes pretty quick. Oh, that foolproof traveler. If you need one, there they are. What is the... So that's 120, okay. Well, first time I've actually seen that on the shelf, so that's kind of cool. I don't really need one, but always good to see them, right? Different stuff. This Keeper's Heart, old fashioned. Irish bourbon. This is new. I know a lot of Irish people. I've never heard of Irish bourbon. What do we got here? You just said the most powerful expression of a whiskey is experienced straight from. O'Shaughnessy Distilling, Minneapolis. Okay. It's interesting. Need to do some Googling on that. Need to check that one out. Those double oaks, I mean, shout out to Dixon Denman, because those American oaks, those French oaks, those prices are great. So good. Nice. Check the back shelf. Usually they have some nicer stuff up there. A little single barrel rye and the bourbon. That's pretty good. There it is. That's the big one, right? We just talked about Green River shutting down their master distiller, which I thought was interesting. Or letting him go, or I'm sure he landed on his feet, or they landed on their feet. All right. Fox and Oldham down there. Brown Brothers. I've always liked their labeling. Are they doing their own juice now too? Out of Galena, Illinois. I need to check them out. Little Steph Curry. Gentleman's cut. You see that, like a lot of that 2XL. That just shows you where we're at in the market. Those prices coming down. Some older Whistle Pigs in there. All the benchmark stuff. Perfect. These Arctic ones, what do we got? I like to check them just to make sure. Brazilian and brown. I'm good on that one. But good to see that toasted. You don't always see that one out. It's good to see. Shout out to Brandon Jennings. This one's actually pretty good. That toasted Peerless for $86 is pretty good. Now, here's something you don't see every day. Being the Peerless junkie I am, you'll notice most Peerless now are coming with the wood topper. So this small batch rye has the silver topper. So that is not a new one. So I'm going to leave that there. I have enough of those, but hopefully somebody finds it, realizes what it is. A couple of my friends I'll have to let know. My guy, just on the Bourbon guy on Instagram, that James E. Pepper, that's his stuff. But a little Woodford, that doubled, no, I'm sorry, that barrel strength at 125.1. Old Overholt's making itself. Orphan barrel, always good selection here. I had to talk a little bit off camera, but business was good. Nothing necessarily on the shelf that I needed, but they do a great job. Great selection in there. Really, if you can't find something to drink in there, like, I don't know what to tell you. But on to the next. What's going on? We are in Wind Lake, Wisconsin. We are at Aman's Wine and Beer, or Beer and Wine. Aman's Beer and Wine. Reading a little backwards here. All good. So we are out in Wind Lake, Wisconsin at Aman's Beer and Wine. Let's check it out. They always have good stuff, good store picks. Scotches, not my jam, not my jam. See if we got anything. Sometimes they have some stuff up here. The McKenna 10 sticks catches my eye. There's that Milwaukee Blue Label. A little heritage for you. Good to see those out. Big fan of the sneakerhead, obviously. These are supposed to be, I've heard good things. I haven't gotten into it yet, but I've heard good things. Louisville whiskey. What's the... I don't know if I've ever seen the goldish label. Interesting. It's only 106 proof. Interesting though. This Rebel 10's pretty solid as well. Hey, how you doing, man? Good. Just doing a little bourbon hunting. You doing all right? How'd this Onyx and Amber do? This did pretty well? Vendor. Oh, I'm asking the wrong guy. All good. I see there's a couple left. But that American Light whiskey, might need to take that home. I've heard really good things about this. Onyx and Amber, obviously we reviewed those guys before, but that's a good one. Oh, got a lip on that shelf. All right, appreciate you, bro. All right, so I'm gonna go and film a podcast upstairs, actually, in that lounge. So I'll get some B-shot, B-roll, whatever. Let you know what's going down at Aman's Beer and Wine. Oh, I just saw this. Might need this. I have not seen this out on the shelf in a minute, so I might need that. That Texas boy in me. But Balcones are kind of hit or miss to me, so just my two. Oh, hey, didn't even notice these before. Nelson Bros, love their stuff. Price point, can't beat it. All right, so that's Aman's Beer and Wine. It's huge in here. Right? Great selection, great prices. Check them out. I'm going to try to knock out most of Southeast Wisconsin here in the next couple weeks. So we'll go from there. And then I'll get some B-shot of upstairs in the lounge and some of the bottles they have. All righty. All right, so we made it up to the bar. See if we can get some decent. Full Weller line up there, whole rainbow, good stuff. A little B-tack. Good to see a Jack 10 out. Might need to dip into that Russell's 13 before we go. And then just some random dudes at the lounge hanging out. What's going on, man? Hey, how are you? Good. It's just huge. So, check it out. About to get some stuff done. Episode 20, that's a wrap, man. A couple good liquor stores, right? Didn't necessarily find anything, but it wasn't because it wasn't good, right? I didn't find it because it was stuff I already owned and had. But that's okay. As always, appreciate you guys. Met up with Aman there and my boy Chad from Mythical Barrels, and we had a couple samples, maybe pick something, so watch for that. We'll be going to Tennessee soon for a Jack pick, so get ready for that. That'll be coming. There will definitely be some Showtime picks coming in the near future. Just working out logistics and distributors and all that good stuff. But like I said, I appreciate you guys. Be safe. I tell you what, leave me a comment on there if you saw something like, hey man, you should check that out. Like you should have bought that. Just because it's fun and I enjoy that conversation. I like having those conversations with you guys. It's fun. Learn a lot. Podcast was good. Check out Bourbon Boys with a Z on all your podcast hosts and whatnot. I'm an Apple guy, so that's usually where I pick myself up, Apple Music. But like I said, let's keep going, man. It's going. Appreciate you guys. Showtime out.